This is a factory 1965 Ford Mustang C-Code convertible, so it was a V8 convertible from the factory. It's now been transformed into a GT 350h Shelby clone convertible. Done very nicely. I'd classify this, restoration was all done in the last 2 or 3 years, and I would classify this as a beautiful driver quality, local car show quality restoration. Nice straight car, nice paint, but not a 10. I mean, I'd classify the paint as a nice 8, 8+, just a beautiful driver condition restoration done on this Shelby GT 500 convertible clone. Previous owner had the motor all built up. I don't have any receipts on the restoration, so I'm just going by what I was told. He told me that he built the motor to the 271 specs of a K-Code, is what he told me. It does have headers. And we put brand new dual exhaust on it. It's got the GT exhaust out the back with the new trumpet, and brand new dual exhaust with those headers. So that system is all brand new. It's riding on a nice set of, I think they're 17-inch BFGs. Let's see, yeah, 205, 45, 17-inch BFGs with these Shelby-style Krager rims. We put brand new wheel well trim and rocker molding on it. I chose to do that because the rocker molding holes were still there, the little holes for that, so I put the rocker molding on. And the car, just in my opinion, looked a little too dark, so I wanted to brighten it up a little bit with the wheel well trim. So the bumpers are brand new, the GT fog lamps and the grille all looks brand new as well. Very, very nice in the front end of the car. As we look at the Shelby stripes, they're all painted on, they're not stickers. They did a nice job with that. Got an aluminum radiator. Hood gap looks nice and even from front to back. If you look right here, we got a little bit of a paint, probably where the paint was buffed through, just right here on this edge. And then some of the rest of this is just buffing compound, I'm pretty sure, will come off. The paint restoration was done in the last 2 years. The exhaust and the front end alignment I just did when I got it. I put the wheel well trim, rocker molding on also. Also, we put a new parade boot in it, new glove box insert. Just basically finished the car up with just a few little odds and ends that it needed, but just a great looking turnkey, in my opinion, Mustang convertible. If we look out across the hood paint and stuff, that's all in really good shape. There again, just got a little buffing compound around the edges that needs to be cleaned up. You cannot even feel the stripes, so the stripes were all cleared under, so there's no stripe line on there that I can feel. So they did a really nice job when they put those Shelby stripes on there. If we look at the front fender, looking for blisters, big scratches, dings, stuff like that. I don't see anything in that front fender on the passenger side. No bubbles or nothing like that. The door's nice and clean. There's one little tiny ding that might have got missed, very, very small, right here above my finger. You can just see in the right light. Other than that, front of the wheel looks nice, no bubbles or blisters in the door, fender. We buffed the car out and it looks really nice. I don't know if it's all been color sanded, there's just a little bit of orange peel to it, so if a guy wants to put another light wet sand and a buff on it, it'd really be nice. But as far as the driver right now, it looks really sharp. Again, dual exhaust is brand new, all new trim around the exhaust, new trumpet horns, new back bumper. Taillight lenses look fine. It's got the GT 350 plaque back here. Trunk lid gap looks really good over here on the passenger side and the driver's side. Nice even gap on the trunk lid as well. There again, rub your hand across it, you will not feel the paint line. It's all been painted and then cleared over. The parade boot's new, the chrome on the underneath the parade boot looks really good as well. And the boot fits really nicely. Here's a good look at our door gap. Door handles have been replaced, they're brand new. Here's how the door shuts. Nice tight fit, easy to shut. It does have all new weather stripping and window felts, the really nice window felts too. It's got the fuzzy ones in there rather than the rubbers. New quarter rubber here we replaced. Scuff plates were new, carpet's new. Dash pad looks like that was new during restoration as well. Visors are not new, but they look to be in good shape. Does have seat belts in the front. Got the nice brand new seat belts. They're from Retro Belt. Carpet was very nicely installed. Seats have been professionally reupholstered. They're very nice shape. The seat backs are nice. Back seat is excellent. It's got plenty of cushion in there as well. Back door panels were all taken off for the convertible, and new vinyl was put on and re-glued. The armrest bases, door panels are all new. This door crank looks brand new. Window crank looks new as well. So they really didn't spare any money when they did the restoration. They did a really nice job. They even put a deluxe Cobra wood grain wheel with the Cobra horn button and stuff in there. It's got a 50th anniversary Hurst shift knob, and we put a new shifter ring and boot on there, but the guys, I took it from them before they got it fastened down, so we got to put the 4 screws in the shifter boot yet. It's got aftermarket gauges in it as well. Really nice chrome stainless on it, just really sharp looking car. Again, if we look up and down the sides, black shows everything, and it really is a nice looking car, nice looking body on it. Great sound, you can tell it's got a good horsepower to it. Look up and down the driver's side, nice straight body as well there. I don't see much for ripples or dings or anything like that. No bubbles in the lower quarter. Over the wheel looks good. There is a little paint scratch right here, guys. Very small, but right on the top of that. Over the wheel well looks good. In front of the wheel looks good. Door, fender, everything's in great shape. All nice and solid. You can hear how solid those fenders are. There's just some orange peel in this thing, so like I said, it's been buffed really nice, but I don't know how much it's been color sanded. So I think if a guy really can make it super nice, if he color sand it. Corners of both of our doors are in great shape. Bottom of the doors look good. The body is 76A, color is A, trim is 26, date 15J, DSO is 54, axles 1, and trans is 5. If I'm remembering right, I think trans at 5 is a 4-speed, but I'll have to look. Also color A makes me think that might be original black too, but I'll decode it when I get back. Was a C-code car from the factory. Door panels, window felts, rubbers up here are brand new, armrest, bases. Everything looks fantastic. Inside the quarter jamb looks nice. We have there's 5 or 6 little tiny chips up here. A couple little scratches in the door jamb. It's got good oil pressure sitting here idle, and it's carrying about 45 pounds. The temp gauge is not working, guys. It shows it at 240, and I know that's not right. We're not overheating at all. So we'll have to check on the temp gauge, maybe replace that SunPro temp gauge. Horn works, heater fan works as well. Original AM radio turns on but does not work. Wipers work, just a 1-speed wiper. Yep, and they park correctly. Gas gauge works. So basically the temp gauge isn't working correctly. Other than that, and the original radio is not working. Other than that, everything's working on the gauges and dash and everything. Motor sounds really good, and the transmission shifts good on this as well. As I mentioned before, car goes down the road great. We did have a front end alignment done at the same time we put the new dual exhaust on, so really goes down the road well. Speedometer works well, doesn't seem to bounce a bunch, and we're at 40 mile an hour here. It's got front disc brakes on it, and the disc brakes top gray as well. Car shifts nice. There's our speed right around 60 mile an hour. Front end feels good. Goes right down the road, just very comfortable in the seat. It's a great driving 65 Mustang convertible, guys. Doing about 70 mile an hour. I don't feel a bad shake, shimmy, nothing like that. A lot of the Mustangs do that. This one drives nice down the road. Here's our brakes. A nice full pedal, absolutely no pull left or right.